Hello everyone, these are 5 things I learned from this book, Surrounded by Idiots. The first thing I learned is that there are 4 different personality types. There's red, yellow, green, and blue. Red are more the dominant types, the leaders, the more assertive and a little bit more aggressive types. They want to move forward and they don't really care about the details as long as they accomplish their goals. Yellows are the more talkative, the more loose, entertaining type of personality. They don't really like the details either, except if it's for their own details, if they want to tell a story. So they are very friendly. They don't like conflict as much, but they just want to make everyone's day better and they want to have fun, enjoy life. Then you have green. Green is a more passive personality type. They just want friends. They just want to be friendly. They don't want any trouble, any drama. And if there is any drama, they will internalize it more than they will put it out. So they will still feel emotions, but they don't actually show them. They don't tell you what's wrong. You'll know that something's wrong, but they won't tell you because they don't want to bother you. Then you have blue. Blue is a more analytical type. It's more of the it's more based on statistics. That's what they like most. They like the details. They like to make sure everything is done correctly. What they don't really use emotions uh, when it comes to their work. They do have emotions and they do feel emotions. The thing with blues is they don't find it necessary to use their emotions and share them with everyone. They want they want to keep them for themselves. They want private lives, which is totally normal. It's totally okay. They just don't like it. They like to when they go to work, they like to work, and they like to focus on details and make sure everything's right. That's about it. The second thing I learned from his book is that there are many different types of ways to actually communicate with these types of people, to actually learn to get to know each other. And what one person may perceive as a bad thing, someone else may perceive as a good thing. So that's really interesting and really opened my mind and made me think about past times where I had an argument with someone else where they thought they were right and I thought I was right, but maybe both of us were right or both of us were wrong. It's our personal truth. It's what we feel is right, and it's it's most of the time it's because we have a different personality type, which is totally fine. But I realized that while reading this book, that that could be the reason. That could be the reason why um, you can actually not really be compatible with someone else in your friend group, or there's one person where you don't feel a strong connection to, or you think they don't like you. It could be because they have a different personality type of you. They have different standards. They have different ways of connecting with people. So it's definitely a book that could be taken into consideration if you want to get to know people a little better and know how they communicate. The third thing I learned is actually something that I was talking about earlier when I mentioned my past experiences with other people, as I started to reflect on the people around me, and I started actually seeing different patterns in people that were compatible with the personality type. Like, for my dad example, he's clearly a red. He's red with partially being yellow. He likes to have fun, but he also likes to do his work. And he's not really detail oriented. As long as the job is done, he's happy. He's assertive. He's dominant. He's a leader type, and he wants to get things done. So that's very interesting. I even found a bit more about myself, about my personality type. I'm also a little bit assertive, but I'm also a little bit drawn back. So I am a mixture. I think I'm more of a mixture between red, yellow, and green. Not so much blue because I'm not really the type to be extremely organized. I do like getting my tasks done and time, but it's not that I have to do everything detailed. It has to be done right. It has to be done right, of course. But if it deviates from plan a little bit, I don't really mind it that much. And I don't really like conflict as much. I do like conflict in the fact that it can be very helpful in a conversation. It can be helpful for a relationship, but I don't really like conflict in the sense of it being a bad vibe. I don't really like a bad vibe. I like to have a good vibe with everyone else. So that makes me a little bit more yellow. So that's what I learned from this book. And the last thing I learned from this book is that you should treat everyone with respect. You don't know where these people are coming from in their lives. You don't know their personality types yet. And even if you do, there could be some underlying issues that you don't know about. And you don't assume things to be in a way, to be a certain way, when in reality it could be completely different to what you think it would be. You know, a red could think that a green is lazy and doesn't enjoy life, or they don't like accomplishing things, and the green could think about the red that they don't enjoy living life. They only enjoy work, which isn't true either. There has to be time for both of these things, but they could think of each other. They could think that way of each other, which doesn't necessarily have to be true. That's what I've learned from this book. It's a very interesting book, a very amazing book. It's called Surrounded by Idiots by Thomas Erikson. It's a Swedish book, but it's translated in different languages. You can buy it in any store you like. You can buy it online. It's very informative, and if you like psychology and you like communication and personality types, I would definitely recommend this book. It's an amazing book. I recommend it. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below for if you have any feedback or if any questions. I'll be loving to answer. And thank you for listening. And see you in the next video.